It's October 18th, 2012, about 4:30 in the morning. Should be studying for a test right now, but I just can't get my mind off thinking about life, and so I wanted to share my views on life through this because I feel like it's a little harder to explain in person to somebody, especially who, like most people, don't agree with the way I view life. So I'm trying to do this because it might be a little easier hypothetically talking to myself. But as far as life goes, I will not live the 9 to 5 life and work my life away till I retire. That being said, I am going to college. I'm going to graduate. I might not graduate with the grades that my family hopes, but at the same time, I feel like I'm just going to college to please my family. Um, my whole family wants me to go to college, and I hate to say this, and I'm like kind of scared to see how they're going to respond to it, but I feel like them, as well as the majority of other people, are so caught up with, like as my friend would say, the average or rat race of life. They get so caught up with, you need to graduate college, you need to work, you need to do this, and that's just not the way I want to live my life. I see people do that, and I see them unhappy, and you only live one time, once. When you die, it's over. You don't get another chance to do what you wish you had done. And a lot of people have dreams, but they don't pursue them, or they don't put everything they have into them. And unfortunately, with college, I feel like all this is doing is just delaying my dreams. I don't want to go to college. It sounds terrible, but I know what I want to do with my life, and no matter what, nothing is going to stop me. I already have far more people who doubt me than support me, and it's when it comes to poker, that's what I want to do. If you didn't know that, when it comes to poker, I don't get much approval, especially from family members. They say go for it, but at the same time, do school, do all that. That's part of their thinking of the average life. It's hard to explain, but I have my mind made up. I don't care what it takes. I don't care what I have to do. I will make it by playing poker. Poker will be my career. I don't care if it comes easily or if I have to grind and struggle my ass off for years. I will do that because that's the one thing that makes me happy. And I think the reason why people, they frown upon the whole poker thing is I think they view it as, pushing a button on a slot machine. It's luck, and it's not so much skill. You're wrong. You're wrong on that. You don't understand the game. Don't try to take a view on something that you don't understand. I studied the game of poker probably more than I have than I have studied college and school, and I've been successful. I won 2 tournaments back to back in Oklahoma. I was down to my last $240 to my name last summer. No money after that. $240, that's it. And there was a tournament going on called the Four States Poker Championship, and the entry to this tournament was $240. Ironic, right? Well, I was ready to go home. I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to be left with no money. But I had 2 people there that believed in me, that truly, in their hearts, believed in me. Kyle Sudoff and Nick Laborgo. I remember it like it was yesterday. We were in the lobby next to the banquet room, and I was ready to go home. I said, I'm not going to play in it, it's fine. Maybe I'll try my luck in a cash game, see what I can get from that. And I remember Kyle and Nick telling me, Mike, you are good enough. When you play your best, you can do it. You are a great tournament player, and I think you should do this. So it literally came down to the last minute, and I played in it, and I won. I won $1,250. So I went home feeling great, on top of the world. But then the main event came around, and it was $550 to enter. And I figured, I'll pay for some of it to play in it, because I trust my abilities. But at the same time, I'm going to give people a chance to make money off of me and get my reputation up, and try have a go at this thing. It's the main event. And sure enough, I got a few people to invest in me, and they know who they are. And I went down there and I won that tournament. I won back-to-back 4 States Poker Championship tournaments. Now, people who understand the game of poker should realize that doesn't happen very often. You don't win back-to-back on luck. After that moment when I won, I realized that my dreams are very much capable of coming true. If I put my heart into it and soul into it, then I can accomplish what I want. And, why let life take over? You need to take over life. And that's what I'm going to do. And I don't care how many people frown upon it, how many people doubt me. You can doubt me or support me. It doesn't matter, because I've made up my mind. I'm going to do what I want to do to be happy. When I'm dying, my last days, I want to be able to look in the mirror and say, did you do what you wanted to do? And that's play poker for as long as I can, and make as much as I can to live comfortably, to support my family, my dad who has a bad back, my kids, future kids if I have any, which I hope to have. And things could go wrong, but you'll never know if you don't take that chance in life. And I've made up my mind that I'm going to take that chance. Yes, I'm going to graduate college. I have roughly 1.5 years left. There'd be no point in wasting it now. But at the same time, I do feel like it was a waste. I'm sorry to my family. I haven't put my heart into college, and that's because I've already decided. And it's hard to tell you guys this because you don't agree with it, and so I just feel like it's kind of pointless to make it a point when you have one view and you won't look at life through someone else's views. And at the end of this, you could still disagree or you could agree with me. I hope you agree or change your mind, but that's how I view life, and I'll be damned if I work the 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. And I was talking to a friend earlier tonight and just messaging him, and see if I can find some of them. Like I said, I already know no matter what I'm going to pursue my dream in poker. Like, why am I even doing this anymore? College. I don't care if I have to live in an apartment till I make it. One way or another, I'm going to make it. I feel like I'm going to college to just please others. You only live one time. It's done after that. No more. Donezo. I'm going to take my one life, and I'm going to chase everything I've ever dreamed, no matter what it takes. The only way I can be proud of my life is to pursue my dreams. And I know I have a few friends who support me. And I know I have a friend that feels the exact same way about their life. They don't want to live the 9 to 5. And on that note, I'm just letting you guys know that I will do whatever it takes to accomplish my dreams. And this next part of the video it's going to be a video to my future self. I'll be playing in the World Series of Poker in June in 2013, and I just wanted to tell myself, maybe I can watch this right before I play or something, but never give up. No matter what it takes, never give up. I don't care if I'm the first one out. It's my first World Series of Poker. No matter what happens, do not give up. I believe truly in my heart that I have a good chance at the World Series of Poker next year. Others will laugh at that, and that's their opinion. That's fine. That's okay with them or with me. But to my future self, hopefully, this life takes you to where you want it to take you. And congratulations if you won, and celebrate. And maybe then others will see where I'm coming from, and maybe then they'll finally see what I'm trying to say. So just live your life to the fullest, Don't ever settle for anything that you might not want to do for the rest of your life. Take risks. Take chances. You have to take chances to be successful. To my future self, I wish you the best of luck. Don't ever give up on your dream. No matter how down or low you feel, don't ever give up. Life will bring all kinds of obstacles. I'm dealing with obstacles right now. And, you feel low at some points. And that's dangerous because you make irrational decisions. And right now I'm just trying to think for the best. And, I put a quote up today, and I'll read it. And I just thought of this because this is where my life is at right now. I've had some things go on that has affected my life, and basically here it is. There comes a time when traveling down the smooth road of life, when you can clearly see miles ahead, but out of nowhere, an unexpected fog settles in, too thick to make out what's 100 feet in front of you. You have two choices. You can run away from this road of life out of fear and give up altogether. Or you can face the fog with bravery and love in your heart and trudge through it and slowly find out what lies ahead. Just think about that quote for a second. Don't run away. Push through it. Endure it. And I'm going to leave you with this last quote that I've had on my computer for so long. So long. And I'm going to leave you with two quotes, actually. All men dream equally. All men dream, but not equally. Those who dream by night in the dusty recesses of their minds wake in the day to find that it was vanity. But the dreamers of the day are dangerous men, for they may act their dreams with open eyes to make it possible. Think about that. Act upon your dreams with open eyes. No matter how vast the darkness, it can never extinguish the light. I love everyone. I support what everybody thinks or says. And to my future self, I wish you the best of luck. And may life give you all the pleasures it has to offer. And don't ever be unhappy. Life's too short to be unhappy.